Wow, how cool is that? So these are ones, I know, it's like a little miracle in a pack. We've been praying for these we've been praying for something since you were born.
Yep.
So you gotta breathe, 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 breathe. Let it go and let it be.
Good morning, you guys. It's Saturday. It's Peter's long day. He had 1 session last night and 3 sessions today, and then church tomorrow to preach. So today is crazy for him. He left before I was awake, and I won't see him till, I'm guessing, late. Oh wait, I forget what time his last session is at, but we'll see him when we see him. I just finished my vest and my mists. Now I need to go eat or drink some calories so I can take my Vertex meds and my normal morning meds. So that's what our morning is so far.
But it's so dangerous.
I agree, and that's why I'm vlogging, saying that's why I don't drive. My mom we're driving around in my hometown, and although my hometown is one of the places I feel comfortable driving. Oh, who's calling us? I brought something I want to show you. Oh. But you can take your glasses off.
Oh, this is it. Oh my goodness. I love this jug.
Oh!
It's made such a difference, hasn't it? Wow, how cool is that? So these are ones, I know, it's like a little miracle in a pack. Oh my gosh, is this week's?
Yeah, I just started it last night.
Oh my goodness.
I've dated
What a
wrong.
gift.
Yeah.
What a gift. We've been praying for these we've been praying for something since you were born.
Yep. It's unreal.
Oh. So what are these? These are morning
So
or night?
the yellow is morning.
Okay.
And it's 2 pills. And they have instructions.
On how to,
punch down.
so they're pretty tricky.
You punch down and then peel off.
Okay.
And then the nighttime is 1 pill, and it's that.
That's so great. Wow. But they're all the same dosing, right? You can breathe. I like it.
It's crazy.
I like it a lot. Oh, honey.
That's the most important bag of meds in my life.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the liver meds are also important so that I can stay on this.
And I remember some along the way when you and Rachel were first able to, when Pulmozyme came out.
Oh, wow.
That was sort of like, oh my goodness, because when we started it, we noticed right away. Not necessarily with you, because you were not struggling. But with Rachel, we could see, like, really within days, I think.
Wow.
She's clearing better. She's breathing, you know. I remember jump roping in the front yard, thinking, oh, it's helping, it's helping.
And so I started Pulmozyme when I was 7.
Is that how old you were?
And how old was she? Because did it come out?
Well, we lived at our house. I'd have to really think through. You would think you were 7? You weren't younger than that?
Because I remember. Well,
I
think I remember.
That would make her 9, maybe.
But she started before me.
Okay.
Because I remember she did it, and then like, okay, now it's my time. Like, I need to start doing this too. And at that time, we would have been doing chest PT. Because I feel
might have been the flutter.
The flutter might have come out around
maybe
that same
time. And then the vest, of course, was another huge gift.
Huge.
That was huge.
Because you and Dad were doing chest PT on 2 girls multiple times.
Morning and night. Yeah,
and
I did the mornings for both of you. And then we would switch at nighttime. Every other night, we'd just swap kids and do it. It was quality time.
Yeah, true.
You know, we had endurance.
Yeah. So did we fight that? Like chest PT?
No, you guys were really compliant.
Well, and I remember when it was chest PT time, like you guys would like get ready and sit on the couch and you'd be like, okay girls, go get a pillow, and we'd run back to your bedroom and grab a pillow and bring it out.
Yeah.
And like I remember Dad would like cross his leg like this and we'd lay the pillow down and he'd start chest PT.
Yeah.
And I used to fall asleep during it.
Often.
Right before dinner.
It was interesting too as you guys got older because your bodies got bigger and longer and trying to like, had you,
hanging off. Well, yeah, because we did like.
Trying to reach you. Yeah.
Some tilting and.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So then the flutter came out. That was hard because it was us, we had to pay attention more.
The flutter was a challenge because it gave you guys independence, but technique was so important with that. And I felt like I often was nagging with the flutter because you would do it watching a movie or something to entertain yourselves, and I could hear you. I'd be doing busy in the other room and I'm like, do your flutter.
Yeah, because we'd be like, so we used to
get distracted.
Who taught us to do the 10, we do 10 normal breaths. That's just... And then 2 big ones.
That was the instruction from Hopkins, you know, with how to use it.
And then we'd go, okay, like we'd start doing the 10, 1, 2, 3, and then we'd get engrossed in the show. Like, girls, breathe. And then you'd take 2 big ones.
Yeah, or, you know, it's like, the big ones were not your favorites.
Okay.
And, yeah, I know. It was not perfect. It was not perfect. It was hard, but it was a tool to use. And then when the vest came, that was really huge. And
when the vest came, we had the original big giant metal one. That big 40 pound.
You guys shared. You had to take turns. Yeah, that wasn't a problem. That was for most of the time, I think, until you.
My last year in high school, I got that smaller one for my trip.
Okay.
When I was on that youth trip,
we probably could have had. I don't know. It wasn't something I thought about. I just thought it wasn't available and we couldn't get to. But maybe we could have earlier. I don't know.
They didn't bring it up. Actually, I saw Lauren last night after I left your house, and then late last night we were reminiscing. We were texting back and forth, and we were talking about that trip that I got the vest to take. That Purdue trip. Yeah. And I was like, oh, was I on IVs? And she's like, yeah, you were. Because I remember having my IV bubble, whatever, on that trip. And I remember, didn't we borrow Peter's like plug-in cooler?
You remember details way more than I do.
But I remember the unhelpful details.
Well, I don't remember either helpful or unhelpful ones.
That was the first trip with the smaller vest, and that's what I've had since. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get a special lunch that I haven't eaten in a long time. Freddy's subs. I love, it's like literally at a gas station, but it's like the most amazing greasy sub. And it's
let's do it.
When you're
Are you gonna wait in here?
When you're in your hometown, you gotta eat the greasy sub. Okay, here's the deal. For the past I think this might be the 4th year.
Okay.
My mom, for my birthday, gets fresh local Maryland corn from friends, actually. They have a farm. And we just bought 4 dozen. And she blanches it, is that right? Mm-hmm. Cuts it off the cob and freezes it. And then, you guys know, I talk about my Maryland corn in the freezer all the time. Then I eat it throughout the year, and I just love it so much. So I actually get to be here for the corn extravaganza this year. So that's what we're about to do. And I'm excited. This is a great way to celebrate my birthday together. Okay, I'm peeling, and then the next step is washing the corn. Those have already been washed. And then we're gonna start the pot of boiling water. And that is that. All washed. And these we just cooked in the microwave because I'm hungry for some corn now. All washed and ready to go. Amazing. And then we put all the corn in Ziploc bags, and so my dad is labeling them, and also I requested some special drawings. So we'll see what he comes up with. Okay, we've started cutting it off the cob. It's gonna go in our baggies. Thanks for cutting the corn with us. And as always, camera died. As always, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Oh, Holly boy. Oh, I guess I should have told you guys. I talked to Peter, and I got to see him for a minute on FaceTime. His retreat is finished. He said it went really well. And he is now getting ready for tomorrow. He's preaching at church. So I think I'm gonna try to film some tomorrow. So stay tuned, see you tomorrow.